Booksmart. Booksmart is a recent coming-of-age comedy, and this is the directorial debut from Olivia Wilde, starring Kaitlyn Dever and Beanie Feldstein. The film follows two high school seniors, Amy, played by Kaitlyn Dever, and Molly, played by Beanie Feldstein. They spent their entire years always studying, always getting good grades. They never went to parties. However, when they've heard some other students who actually did party, but somehow managed to get into good colleges, they felt like they've had a huge missed opportunity. They've decided to go on a party, have one night of fun before graduation. Now, I remember seeing the trailer for this movie in front of us. That was when I first saw the trailer for this movie, and it looked good. It looked like a funny comedy. I like Olivia Wilde as an actress and was interested to see what she would do for her directorial debut. And this movie has been getting rave reviews. People are loving this movie. It has a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes. This movie was getting so much buzz. People have been calling it one of the best films of the year, if not the best. The buzz has definitely got me more interested in checking out this film. However, the hype has worried me a bit. I was a bit worried that this film would be overhyped for me. I was afraid it would be like, okay, that was a good movie, but the hype kind of ruined it for me. And now finally seeing Booksmart recently, the hype didn't affect anything at all. It lifted the hype. I thought this movie was hilarious from start to finish. Booksmart is one of my favorite films of the year so far. Really enjoyed this film. First of what absolutely makes this movie work are the two leads. Both Kaitlyn Dever and Beanie Feldstein have excellent chemistry together. They're both really funny, charming, and their interactions are just so entertaining. Kaitlyn Dever, I don't think I've seen her in anything before this movie, but I definitely think she has a bright future. And Beanie Feldstein, who I've actually seen before in Lady Bird, I also think she has a bright future. And fun fact, she's actually the sister of Jonah Hill, which I thought was pretty cool. And Olivia Wilde did a pretty good job directing this movie. She definitely did a good job for her first movie. I've read she's been inspired by other coming-of-age films, like The Breakfast Club, Clueless, Fast Times at Ridgemont High before making this movie. And I can definitely tell she understands the genre and did such a good job making a good coming-of-age film for her first film. And I can see why some people are comparing this movie to Superbad, about high school seniors trying to make it to a party before graduation. I can see why some people are making similarities to Superbad. Luckily, this is not a Superbad ripoff and it's trying to be its own thing, which I liked. This is a surprisingly well-shot movie for a comedy, and even some good long takes here and there, which I liked. And this movie, start to finish, is hilarious. There's so many times where I'm laughing during this movie, any particular scenes or lines that had me laughing so much during this movie. This is very funny, witty, fast-paced film. There is not one single boring moment in this movie, and so many characters in this movie that were really funny and entertaining. There were two particular scenes that I thought were hilarious. One of them involving a car ride with an unexpected driver, and what happens during that scene was really funny. Also, another scene that takes place in a car, but this time with a pizza delivery driver, it was hilarious. And what I surprisingly really liked about this movie is this film had a surprisingly good heart near the end of this movie. For the two main characters, not only was the party just a night of fun, but it also gave them a chance to maybe conquer their fears that they've had in high school and that they're having troubles overcoming. I really liked how the film handles that. I was surprised that there was a good heart near the end of this movie, and I really liked that. As for issues or nitpicks, I would say a few moments of suspension of disbelief. There were maybe a few moments in this movie that were a bit unrealistic in my opinion. There were a few scenes where I just thought, okay, I don't think that would happen in real life. But overall, Booksmart surprised me how much I enjoyed this movie, and I've had a huge smile on my face throughout this film. It's hilarious, entertaining, well-paced, and has a good heart. Chemistry between the two main actresses are great. Olivia Wilde did a good job with her directorial debut. I definitely think this is one of my favorite movies of the year so far. I don't know when this movie comes out on digital, but when it comes out on Blu-ray, which the date is September 3rd, when this movie comes out on Blu-ray, definitely watch this movie. I highly recommend it. And overall, I am going to give Booksmart 4.5 stars out of 5. A great comedy that I've enjoyed watching from start to finish. Really enjoyed this movie. I think this and Shazam are neck and neck for the funniest movie I've seen so far this year. If you have not seen Booksmart yet, I highly recommend this movie. Definitely go see Booksmart. So what do you guys think of Booksmart? Do you agree? Disagree with me? Let me know below. Make sure to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe if you're new here. It really means a lot. I'm Jack Benner, and look forward to another movie review.